say Whiskey, it's Wilson. My bad. It's definitely Wilson, I stuffed up. Oh, you meant he did a good job? He did alright, he's a good boy. Welcome everybody coming into the new stream. Hopefully it's all up and running. So if you're just coming into the new stream, make sure you fill the chat up with lots of emojis so we can do an awesome emoji bomb. And give the stream a like on your way in, if you're able to, of course. I know not everybody can. Hit that big thumbs up button. Fetch me a Wilson. Oh my goodness, I never said Whiskey again. Wilson, I've lost the plot. I keep saying the wrong name. Come here. Who's a good boy? Where's the latch on your thing? There it is. You're so beautiful, Wilson. This dog is such a beautiful dog. Come here, sweetheart. So he's a Merle. I don't know what they call this version of Merle. Someone might know. Up in the tub. Come on, up. Now you have to have a bath today, Wilsey Woos. Come on, up. Come on, up. Don't be a baby. You're freaking out for no good reason. Yeah. All right. Legs in. There we go. You're a heavy fellow. You gotta weigh about 20 kilos, man. Alright. So he is anxious. He does freak out a little bit. He's a bit of a goose, the poor thing. Oh, look at all those emojis. You guys are awesome. Yay! Are you ready for the big emoji bomb? Boom, baby. Do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm waiting. Oh my god. That's awesome. You can't even see us. Oh man, that was so good. That was epic. Aw, I love it. You guys make my day when you do that. You'll make my day. Alright, Wilson. Boy. Is it a red Merle? It's been a while since I've had a look. I really don't see them very often with this colouring. It blocked out the entire screen. Well done. I love that. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. It makes my day seeing that. Sometimes I forget to look at it, or I'm busy, so always happy when I get to see it, and it's a good one. That was crazy. That was awesome. Good work, guys. Okay, so he's already dropping a lot of hair, and I haven't even got him saturated yet. This is going to be a big old undercoat D-shed. Mum does brush him a lot. He's not got a single tangle on him. Unfortunately, though, D-shedding is a lot of work. To get a real good D-shed, it's a lot of work, and then given that we're just into spring, He'll be having a really big shed, getting rid of all of his winter undercoat. And it's much easier to get him into the groomers to get that taken care of, which Mum had already in advance well and truly thought about it. And we've had this appointment booked for, I don't know, probably like 6 months or something. At the beginning of winter, Mum knows I get busy for the summer, so got in nice and early and all prepared. Yes, it would have used all the RAM. It was pretty chunky when I was looking at the computer screen. Red Mel? Yeah. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so beautiful. So he's such a sweet boy. He's just a big baby. So he does get anxious about having to do things that he's a little bit unsure about. But I don't think he'd possibly ever hurt a fly. He just kind of quietly freaks out. Hi Linda, is this channel like Grooming Safer? Not quite. We're a bit different here. Suzanne over at Grooming Safer is absolutely awesome. Dale and I both love Suzanne. We think she's a fantastic groomer. She's extremely knowledgeable and talented. And we offer our support to Suzanne, and Suzanne offers her support back to us. She's a very sweet lady too. We do groom dogs here all day, although I'm a little bit crazy, a little bit immature, and well, we have a lot of fun here. So we do some things that aren't completely grooming related. Some of our break videos are Dale, myself and our family having a bit of fun and enjoying our time making content that we make for YouTube in the way that we enjoy making content. So we're not entirely the same. I think you'll find that Suzanne offers very educational content, whereas here we're entertainment content. I'm definitely not an educational groomer. I share my workday with this awesome community that we have in our chat here. I have significantly less experience than Suzanne does, so I'm just an average everyday pet groomer, doing pet grooms and having fun, hanging out with people, I guess is probably the best way to explain it. You're in 5 staffies, well done. That's awesome. Do you have trouble keeping them together, or they've settled in really well? I have some clients that have not had much luck with keeping more than one staffy together. And I hear they just don't do so well together, or not all of the time. I have definitely seen people who have done well with multiple, but not as many as 5. Yeah, we're fun here. If it helps, I have ADHD. I got 4 kids where we just have a heck of a lot of fun, really. Sometimes I get grumpy, but not too often. Whoops, you're standing on your tail, sir. I mean, if you had a question specifically and I could answer it, I would definitely answer it, but I'm not doing a whole lot about talking about breeds and grooming and stuff like that. I'm more just hanging out with people and having a good day. You did. Dale lost a bet with Suzanne and had to colour his hair green. Who would get to 20,000 subscribers first? What a silly bet. Suzanne's got an awesome channel. And she, like I said, she's a talented groomer. So for me, I always knew she'd get there first. She's also been around a bit longer than us. But no. Dale couldn't help himself. He made a bet. Dale's my husband, by the way, if you weren't in earlier. That's my husband, and we've got 4 kids. We don't show the kids too often. When they do or are in any of our content, or they pop in on a live stream, they're aware that we're streaming and they make that decision themselves to be here. Yeah. And it's usually just fun stuff, of course. I talk about them a little bit though. I do groom cats. Yeah, I've had some people come in from Suzanne's stream and be a bit surprised about our content. So I said I'd give you a heads up first. We are different. Yeah, I wish we got the numbers like that. Honestly, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. My number one rule for this channel though is like no drama. I don't like drama. I like to just have a really loving and supportive community. So we have that. We're very lucky here. We occasionally get the little tidbit of, well, whoopsie daisiness that takes us a minute to sort out. But in general, we have a very sweet community. The chatters have a fantastic time hanging out with each other and supporting each other. I do always say if there's someone in the chat that you just don't enjoy the input from, you can click on their name and block them yourself so you don't see them. Otherwise, just enjoy the stream whatever makes you happy. That's the best way to do it. I think I've just about done all my cats for the season though. Has Ducati come in yet? I think Ducati might be the last one to come in. But I don't think I've even got him booked in at this point. Oh, you found us both on the same day, Lois? We got a good mix of people here as well. All walks of life, all shapes and sizes, all the fun things. We've got a number of people here that have a variety of disabilities. We've got people that have worked in different industries and stuff and talk about all sorts of interesting things. And a number of subscribers to Suzanne are also here as well, so you'll see some familiar faces along the way. Oh yes, so I've got Jonty coming in October, and yeah, Ducati hasn't been for a while, so I imagine I'll have to squeeze him in somewhere. Although he got me real good. He won the last, was it the last groom or the one before that? Yeah, he did get me. He got me a beauty. Cheeky little carer. He's a carer. He does not like to be groomed. Oh my, Wilsey Woo. That's a lot of hair, buddy. So I can feel that the shedding is loosening up, but it's just not quite coming out yet. So we're going to let him soak in this de-shedding shampoo for probably a full 5 minutes, I reckon, and see if we can't just let it all, I don't know, marinate, loosen up and do its thing. Because he's basically clean as far as shampooing goes, but there's just so much undercoat here to work through. That's just not loosening up. So much. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I won the last Ducati battle. Awesome. It was the one before that he got me. Ducati is the reason I've been trying different ways of handling and bathing the cats. Oh yeah, there's definitely occasionally TED Talks from Dale. Oh dear, whoopsie daisy, Stephanie. I will say it's very easy to block somebody, and I've almost blocked you guys when I've accidentally clicked on the chat. I almost lost you guys by accident. Are you like Dale's Rambles? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see Stephanie. Stephanie wrote a comment that says, "Can you see me?" So if you can't see that comment, it's a few comments up. If you can't see that comment, let us know, because Stephanie accidentally blocked you. And she didn't mean to, it wasn't on purpose. It's so easy to do, you just click on their name and then the next thing you click is block profile or block user. I can't remember exactly what it says. Amber can't see you. It'd be funny if you blocked me, Stephanie. Sorry, Wilsey Woo. I'm gonna get your butt cleaned up. Look at that hair coming out of there. I know, it's not your favourite thing to do. So with these big D-sheds, I say big D-sheds, this is a D-shed done in a normal and appropriate amount of time. This is not a neglected dog, so it is a big D-shed for a regular groom. It's a seasonal shed. So when I say big D-sheds, I'm not talking about the kind of D-sheds you see on neglected dogs. This is not a neglected dog in any way, so it's not going to be big like that. You'll see a lot of groomers using the open-close method of doing conditioner first, which is closing the hair shaft, or whatever you call it, the hair shaft, and letting the conditioner smooth out the hair shaft to help release the shedded hairs. And then they use the shampoo to open it and clean it, and then they use the conditioner again to close it and finish up the groom. You won't see me do that very often. It's not my favourite way to de-shed a dog. I really think if you let the shampoo do its work, and you do like follow the instructions that come with each individual shampoo. I don't know about others because I have loyally and religiously used the same shampoo for 3 years straight. Oh, what's the date? Yesterday was my 3-year groom anniversary, you guys. Yay me! I forgot all about it. I missed and my salon's been open for 2 years. Oh, I missed my own anniversary. There you go. See? Don't judge me for forgetting birthdays and birth dates. Good golly. I don't even remember my own special days. Happy 2 years for the salon. Excellent. Most excellent. I'll put you on a break in a minute because Bailey's dad's going to be here in just probably 2 minutes. Yes, so if you, most de-shedding shampoos, along with whitening shampoos and some other ones, thank you Lois, they'll encourage a 3 or 5 minute sit time to let it sit on the coat and do its thing. I haven't got any space. 3 to 5 minutes is pretty common from what I know, but if you let it sit and then come back to it, it really does make a big difference in comparison to just continually washing and hoping for the best. But also I'm also using a hydro bath with recirculating water, so that shampoo filled water with pressure is also doing a lot of the work for me. So I am irritated by over-conditioning dogs. It takes so long to get out. If you don't get it all out, it's very difficult to get the dog dry properly, like all the way to the skin dry. Thank you everybody. I can't believe I forgot about it. All the way, it's difficult to get them, thank you sir, dry all the way to the skin. And then the next time you see them, they've got hot spots. So like I've linked that back to the attempts I've made with using a lot of conditioner as opposed to the way that I do it currently. So we've got to make sure we, what are we congratulating for? It's 2 years, yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of opening my salon. Yay! I think 2 years, yes, 2 years. The salon had its 2nd birthday yesterday, I totally forgot. Whoops. And it's my 3-year groomiversary, which is why I don't give educational talks very often, because I'm not really qualified to do that. Oh my goodness, honeybee. Oh, you got butterflies again. Happy groomiversary. Oh, to go towards doggies or the salon. Thank you so much. You're a gem. I appreciate that. And one way or another, it'll help out the salon and the pets, so thank you very much. What a sweetheart. Thank you, honeybee. Yeah, subscribers are growing a bit too now that we've got a few videos coming out. We do suck at consistency. We do one thing well and then not the others. So we're doing live streams very well, but we haven't posted enough videos lately. So Dale's working on that. And well, when videos come out, subscribers go up. So, Deli. Deli sparkles. You rock, honeybee. You absolutely do. Pause down. We're going to wait. Oh, you found us because you wanted to see a groomer groom a cat? I actually don't mind grooming cats. I wish I got to groom more of them. But when they do come in, it's good fun for everybody to watch. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Your dad's coming very soon, alright? Mum didn't see the message come. She didn't hear her phone, so she only just noticed it a couple of minutes ago. Whoops. Oh, we got a big doggy next. Who's that? Tilly the Labradoodle is next.
That's a big dog. It's a big dog.
Yes. You're okay. Well, you don't want me to pat you there. Fair enough. Tar and feathers bet. See you when you get back, honeybee. Honeybee is amazing. She's an absolute gem. We're very lucky to have her. Yep, 17th of next month. Jonty's going to be here. Yeah, Dale definitely doesn't like it when I groom cats because he has to give me a hand. Doesn't Suzanne have 20k? Yeah, she's over 20,000 now. She's absolutely smashed it. So happy for her. Is that my doggy's dad? If it is, I'll pop you on a quick break, guys, when my client comes in. Also, Linda, I'll just give you a heads up. Most people aren't very fond of Dale at first. He's more of like a fine wine. You got to let him grow on you. Just hang in there. Promise you. It's a love-hate relationship. Thank you, Hannah. You like it, Stephanie, because you like seeing Dale get in a panic? He's such a baby, it's not that hard. Let me check my clock, mister.
Dad's not here yet. He won't be long.
Didn't miss the doorbell, did I? Maybe I did. Give me a sec, guys. Not sure if Dad's outside.
Yeah.
That jar is filling up.
All right. Winner, chicken dinner. When our Tigger dinner.
That was tiggerific.
Tiggerific.
What do you get if you cross... Wait. I forgot the joke. Let me start again. What do you get when you cross a cow and a duck? Milk and quackers. Okay, I had a challenge for Dale because he's not very good at reading, and he's definitely not very good at saying words that are tricky to say.
Right, go on. Do your thing.
Are you ready? This
Yeah,
is the
go on.
challenge. But you've already had time to warm up on it. Have you been practicing?
I have not practiced. I wish I did.
Okay, let's see if I can do it. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick while Peter Piper was picking packs of pickled peppers?
Oh my god.
Go. Wait, is your face in the camera?
No.
I'd like to see your face.
Why?
Just come stand over
come
here.
on, they're going to make fun of my mouth.
I know, your mouth is amazing. Come stand over here.
No, I don't want any.
No, I don't really care.
Don't look at my mouth. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers?
Okay, that was not my customer. I'm assuming we'll be here very soon. That was just Dale. Going to get his Mish's kitchen. Flapping around outside. Alright, sir. Oh, you called the scammer? How did it go? I think there's a few of us that want to know that. That's Stephanie. Stephanie got scammed by somebody. Well, attempted scam anyway. Oh no. Oh, hey! You got bitten by a bee on your elbow while you were sewing. I gotta ask, where were you sewing? And did you have a window open? I hope you're not allergic for a start. Okay, now my customer's here. Wait be a sec, guys. Hello, come on in.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick when Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers? I did it.
That you did not do it.
So.
That was definitely not it. That was not it.
No one else can do that either. You're inhumane. Not inhumane, unhuman.
You're inhumane, but I'm
Inhumane. Inhumane is like you're an abuser of people.
Yeah, and animals.
You're unhuman, I mean.
It's not hard, my love. Okay, ready? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick while Peter Piper was picking packs of pickled peppers? I don't know why I can do that. I did it in one shot.
That's crazy.
Last night when Jet was telling it to me and I was like, and he's just like,
no. Ruth Lambert is like, no. Everyone's going, everybody at home is now going,
thank you, Angela. Angela suggested I move my phone before it picks up some puppy nuggets. Pumpkin. Aw, are you looking for somebody to care? Nope. Hello, my beautiful fur family, Kylie the Groomer and Coco. this is all bruising. For our live stream, can you guys see the bruising there?
Yeah, right on the side, yeah.
That's all bruising. Hello my beautiful fur family, Kylie the Groomer here. We have Whiskey, and you'll notice I've got my low and calm tone on. Whiskey is a border collie and he's very anxious and very fearful, so you'll see he is already irritated because I've got him on a lead here. Whiskey, get up, get up. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy, get up. So you can see I'm trying at my best to just maintain this position, and I'm going to let it be his choice to get in here as best as I can. Good boy, yes, get up. Sound and movement are triggering him at this point. Good boy. No, no, you're having a brush. Thank you. I do want to be quite firm with him. No. And be in charge of this situation because he's scared of the brush, right? Up. Okay. What is behind your ear? There's something behind his ear. Give me that. It's a leaf. All right. Go on. In you go. Come on. Good boy, straight in. Over here. Sir. You ready for a wash? You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. So see that escape? Looking to escape, we're just going to give him a second to come back down. That's it. Good boy. We're having our button. Oh my word. Finally. Let's get this boy t-shirt. Well, you're definitely soaked now, haven't you, sweetheart? Oh, I've got to go back. I'm missing things that seem like they're important. Oh, Linda, okay, so you're in, is it the Air Force? Thank you for the work that you do. And your hubby's at home with 5 babies. Goodness, I thought I was crazy leaving my husband with 4. That's awesome, well done. A lot of food for the poor man. Oh, the 5 staffies, that's right. Okay, sorry, I got my humans and dogs mixed up. Don't mind me. But still, that's a lot of food to pick up. Good golly, Stephanie. Well done. You did tell him. I know I asked yesterday, but I didn't see your answer. Did he actually manage to get any money from you? I certainly hope not. Oh, you typed it twice. All good. We got it. don't stress. It's very stressful to be taken advantage of by somebody like that, and it certainly makes you very angry. A military husband. Good on him. And good on you guys. And good on you, Linda, for pursuing your career, and I'm sure probably a bit of a dream of yours to be in the work that you're in. And being a pilot, that's super cool. Alright, you're gonna have to stand up at some point and let me get this butt shed out. Get your tail hairs. Mister. Well, I suppose you have that much hair in your tail. It's okay. You are very dirty. So I was saying earlier, just quick topic change. No, I wouldn't be embarrassed either, Stephanie. That's just life, man. I've certainly had my fair share of being in the negative more than once, don't you worry. And yeah, don't be embarrassed. We're all living life the best way we can. I'm very glad that he did not get anything from you. And I hope your bank's helping you out too with getting that account closed down. Are you not very good at managing money? Don't worry. I make my fair share of mistakes. For example, I want to buy a $3,000 puppy with the money I save for the time I need off to have surgery. How's that for a good decision? I'm not doing it, obviously. I was just thinking about it. Okay? Just thinking about it. That's all. I was curious, Stephanie, because I know for me, I tried to close a bank account once that had a negative balance, and I couldn't close it until I was, back at zero, which is a real problem for me. So just bear in mind, even if you can't close the account, you should be able to block the actual card attached to the account. Just to offer some protection if you gave card numbers instead of the actual account numbers, or you might be able to block actual transactions from being done, even if you can't close it. I want Rex, I so do. A black female toy poodle is the next puppy that I would like to have, but as I've said many times before, I definitely love the cavoodle breed. I think they're just beautiful dogs. But it's really not, I mean, I would love to, but as I said, Dale does all of the work with at home, Oh yeah, it's closed, that's good. Dale does all of the home stuff during the day and with the kids and the dogs, and he's just not keen on it, so it's not really fair for me to force him into something. Maybe one day, but not this time. And there'll always be plenty of puppies in the world, or at least in my lifetime, so I can wait. I know Leah would love me to have him too. Oh, my ears itchy. Okay. You shop too much? Shopping for me is such a rush of dopamine, of happy hormones. I love shopping. If I'm sad, like this is years ago, if I was sad, I used to go shopping and buy the kids presents and stuff. Or clothes, or new shoes. And I don't know, again, is it an ADHD thing or is it just a depression thing? Anyways, I got onto, back then, at some point, I got onto some antidepressants because I was a bit losing it. And I got some really good support and I just stopped going shopping and I never picked it back up again as a thing that makes me happy. But yeah, I was a bit out of control for a while there. I'm a lot better since then. Okay, that's awful. Yeah. Well, hopefully you're able to get it all sorted out. At least it's closed now, so it's not going to end up in any worse state. No. He's very dirty. Hi, TC. He's very dirty, isn't he? No, stay there. Stay there. Good boy. We're definitely getting this fine undercoat out. It's awesome. He's a bit stinky too. As I was saying though earlier, his mum is a Yorkie breeder. She's been a very well-known breeder of Yorkies for many, many years. She has a wait list that is not even possible to get on. You cannot get on her wait list for puppies. And Mum just had she just had her last litter of puppies. One of her breeding females just had her last litter of puppies, and so she'll be finishing up in the breeding program that she runs. She only has, I didn't ask, but she only does so many litters from each of the females, and then that's it. They get to be pets after that. And I believe she still keeps them, like they're pets anyway, they're not like kennels, dogs or anything like that. They all live in our home. They're beautiful. But yes, once they have their last litter of pups, I think she gets them desexed and then they are just pets. But so Mum had her last litter of pups and she's been a very successful breeder throughout her breeding cycles. But she just said this one only had 2 pups this time, and well, one of the pups didn't make it, very unfortunately, and the last one is Mum's milk. I think from the stress of losing the first puppy, her milk just has not come in at all. So for 2 weeks she's been bottle feeding this poor puppy, and it did initially. She got it straight to the vet and everything checked out. Initially she said it didn't. It had lost a significant amount of weight and they did think she was going to make it, but now she's on the mend and doing very well, which is awesome. And Mum sorted out. So I mean, that's a side of breeding that people just don't ever tell you about. They sugarcoat it. That's a very normal occurrence in breeding. Breeders lose puppies all the time. We have another local breeder here who announced, I don't know, like 5 or 7 puppies or something, and then the next time there were only 3 puppies and they didn't say anything about it at all. They just only posted pictures of 3 puppies. So it's a very, very normal part of breeding, very sadly. But as she said, well, it was her planned last litter anyway, so yeah. But she's been so busy with this little pup and Mum that Paul Wilson hasn't had as much love as he normally gets. No, you aren't stupid, Stephanie. Definitely not. There's some really horrible people out there. They're awful. What they're doing, taking advantage of people the way that they are. Can you turn around, please? I'm sure I've turned you around several times already. Turn. There are so many awful people out there just taking advantage of people. You are not stupid. There are just horrible people in the world. Enjoy your sleep as best you can, Linda. And well, we do this 5 days a week, so it's Wednesday for me. You said in your time zone, so I'm curious where you are, but it's Wednesday for me, and we're here 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, so come hang out with us anytime. Like I said, we've got an awesome community here. You can take us or leave us, of course, but we love having new people join us to keep growing our community. We've got a little Facebook page as well, and yeah, hang out with us a bit and see how you like us, and we'll be happy to see you. But anyway, take care, please be safe, and we'll see you next time. Right. Yeah, so go get all this hair out of your butt. And you keep sitting on me, which is not helping. You keep sitting. Time for rinse off. Get all this hair out of you. In Germany, wow. That's cool. Well, I mean, I don't know. I would never have the guts to be any kind of service person, so I think anybody who does is very brave. Alright, hairy pants. I guess we'll see how well I've done by how much flows out with the blow dryer. I think there's still going to be a fair bit coming out. Isn't it funny? It's like having a new kid at school, except everybody's welcoming and lovely. TC Bear is off. Good night, TC Bear. Thank you so much for hanging in with us. 11 p.m. Go get you some sleep. See you tomorrow if you're able to make it. No, sir. Make sure you shake out all that conditioner. Up a bit. Good boy. So I am just going to add a bit more conditioner to his floofy booty. Oh, my bottle's empty. Really empty. Give me my conditioner. Stand up. Cheeky boy.
Stop shaking.
You guys are awesome. I know it's so late for some of you. I appreciate how many stick around and hang out with us.
Sarah, why are you backing up?
Even though Mum breeds literally one of the tiniest dogs in existence, and she has a giant border collie, she got Wilson so that she could do agility training with him and join the kennel club with him. And it's so funny because he's such a baby. She got this big active dog to go and do have the best time with, and social interactions and fun with the dog. He's such a baby. He doesn't want to do anything at agility. He'd rather sit there and watch everybody else. Wouldn't ya, big bubba? You still go though, don't you? Mum makes you do stuff. He absolutely loves when they get puppies though. He lays down on the ground and all the little puppies climb all over him. Have I gone to a restaurant? Oh, he has a restaurant? No way. That's cool. I didn't know that. I'm an M&M fan. An OG from back in the day. I have some old songs in my playlist that come on in the car sometimes, and Jordan was like, why are you listening to Eminem? And I'm like, I've always listened to Eminem. And he's like, how do you know who Eminem is? I hate to tell you this, Eminem's been around longer than even I've been around. I'm so glad he's come back with new music. We did not hear from him for years, right? Mama Spaghetti, I love that. That's classic. Alright, turn around. No, stop shaking.
Stop shaking, bacon.
Yep, turn around. Good boy. You're nearly done. I know it's a long time in the tub. So even though he does spend a long time in the tub, you guys, most of the work is done here. He's not going to be on the table getting brushed out for another hour. He'll get dried and most likely have a pretty quick brush, a de-shedding break, and then he'll be good to go. Although for him, I'll shave his paw pads out because he gets slippery feet in the house. You got the biggest crush on him? Yeah, I've been there before. I really appreciate that cuddle, but I need my arm. I'm sorry to disrupt your comfortness. I'm obviously disturbing his rest time. No, stand up. gotta get your booty washed. Stand up. Ooh, Grand Rapids, that sounds fun. Is it like a nature place or is it a park or? Stand up, please. Stand up. Up you get. We watched his movie the other day, Jordan and I. I mean, it's probably a little bit old. Well, I don't know. He's a preteen now, so. Anyways, he enjoyed it. He was surprised because I watched the movie when it first came out. What's it called? 1 Mile? 8 Mile? Whatever it is. I watched it when it first came out, so I knew everything that was going to happen. And the songs and stuff, of course. He's like, how do you know this? I was a fan first, kid. I'm not even much into rap, I've got to say. I prefer, if it's rap, I prefer like Aussie hip hop style. But I've always been a big Eminem fan. Not a big fan, not a major fan, but a fan. I have to say, I've never really been like a real celebrity follower or super knowledgeable on celebrities. So when I say I'm a big fan, it's very mildly a big fan. Yeah, how we know stuff, right? Kids are hilarious. Lois just said it cracks her up when kids ask how we know stuff. Duh, I've been alive like 1,000,000 years longer than you. My mum always sung all the words to songs that were like remakes, refreshed by a new artist when I was younger. So I would like the new version of the song, and my mum would sing it. And I'd be like, how do you know the words? And then she would destroy my hopes and dreams by telling me that it was a, what do they call it? When somebody, like a new version? A cover. When she tells me it's a cover version, I'd be like, no it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Oh, a big cultural megacity. That sounds like fun. Lois. Oh, what song was it? You might not remember. A Beatles song. Nice. Yeah, they forget that the world existed before them and that there was cool stuff too. I haven't heard it, no. Beyonce, okay. I'm honestly not the biggest Beyonce fan. Shock horror, I've just broke the hearts of the whole internet. But I'll listen to it. My next doggy's going to be here soon. Whoopsie daisies, I'm definitely behind schedule. Surprise, surprise. So, I'm going to turn the dryer off today and not be a doofus. So if I cut to a break while I'm blow drying, it's just because the next dog's arrived, guys, don't panic. But I'll put some music on for you. My next client's here right now. Timing. Break your set. Put your wiggle in. When Mum puts her blow dryer on at home, Whiskey makes a run for it. He is out of there. He just is leaving. So I'm hopeful that I will get somewhere. We're going to dry this dog today? No. We're going to try and introduce a blow dryer and help him? Yes. What a lad. Alright guys, if you haven't already given a thumbs up for Whiskey here, who is a legend, he's done an amazing job, give him a great big thumbs up. Yes! If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and the bell if you want notifications for the next time we post a video. And definitely pop in the comments and say hello, because we love hearing from you all. Let us know where you're from, and your dog's name, or your cat, or your lizard, whatever you've got. Otherwise, wherever you are, and whatever you're doing, we hope you're having a fantastic time of day, and we'd be super excited to see you again next time. Bye. Say bye, Whiskey. Bye, Whiskey. Shake. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Bye. He does not want to drink. Yeah, you want to give him a toy?
Yeah, let's give him a toy.
Go on.
Here, you give him the
No,
basket.
you just hold the basket out.
Okay. I'll come close to him.
Which one?
Which toy do you want, Charlie?
Popcorn?
No, not that one. Get him the big rat one. The big, yeah, that thing. He's probably not really much of a toy.
He's
toy
a very much a toy doggy.
He's very much a toy doggy.
Oh yes, he loves his toys. Do you need a new toy to take home? You can take this one? No?
Yeah. I think this is me being here.
What's this one?
Yeah, that one. That's a cool one.
It kind of looks like you, Charlie. We'll see.
It's the same colour as he
We'll
is.
see if he takes it home. Can you move forwards, please? You're gonna fall off.
No, well, it's up to you remembering. That's the problem.
Well, maybe it's up to him
We
to
still
remember.
have the cactus around somewhere. Or did you finally get rid of that?
No, it's wherever you put it yesterday, after our live stream. Did you give it to Jude?
I don't know. I can't see the cactus.
It's gone.
Maybe it's gone. Or probably under the bench or something. Anyway.
I'll find it in like a year's time and be like, bloody cactus.
Cactus. Alright, love you.
Love you
The
too.
cactus will be our mascot.
Yes.
Alright. See you, Charlie. Thanks for not barking at me.
He's doing really well.
I think we've come to terms, haven't we? That I'm the big kahunas and the boss around here.
You say no. Shake your head. No. No. Stand up. Good boy.
Alright, see you, little kahunas.
Bye.
Thanks.
Hello. Hello, my beautiful fur family. Kylie the Groomer. This tail is, that's real bad, you guys. And I'm fearful that it's actually dead. Okie dokie, I'm back now. I'm going to put some music on for you guys while I blow dry this little pupperino. Let's do it. Renee's here. Hi, Renee. And anybody else I missed coming in? Alright. So even though he's a big baby, he does a very good job. He might look like he's dry and fluffy, but he is still saturated in his undercoat, you guys. Slow and steady, buddy. Good boy. Up. Yeah, up. Good job. He's still absolutely saturated in his undercoat. He's very wet. You're deceiving, aren't you? Hi, Renee. Don't know what we're talking about, and I've got lots of blow drying to do, so I'm going to mind my business and carry on. You guys let me know if you want me to change cameras. Which one's on? That one? I'll change it if you let me know. dokey. Sorry guys, I was having trouble getting him actually dry because he had so much shedding in there in his bum. It just wasn't drying, and the shedding wasn't loosening up because it was all wet. So it was being a little problematic for me. I did just spot what it could be a skin tag. It could be something called a subcutaneous horn, which is kind of just like a weird growth out of the skin. Sometimes it looks like it was meant to be a fingernail or something, but it's a soft, soggy type one. I may accidentally rip it off with my brush, which I will try not to do. However, that's usually what happens when they're in weird places like that and covered by very large amounts of shedding. The last thing I want to do is get it with my razor rake. So I know it's there. I just got to be careful of it now. Sorry that I was blow drying for so dang long. These coats are crazy when they're shedding out, and he does have, it doesn't look it, but this is such a thick coat. It's a very beautiful thick coat when you get down to the nitty gritty of it all. It's such a thick coat. So I did forget to tell you guys, the next dog is here. It's Tilly, who is she's a Labradoodle, Dad said. She is very matted, quite badly matted, so we'll be peeling her like a little sheepy today. Hopefully she's well behaved. She's a bit upset about being separated from Dad, so that's never any fun. Hopefully she is well behaved. Karen's here. Hi Karen. I know a few people head off to bed as well. Lois is off to bed. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Anyone who's gone off to sleep. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow if you're able to stop in. Oh, you're still wet here. How? You've just been blow dried forever. You silly goose. There you go. I know I'm being careful. Alright, come here. What else? Oh, so Bailey, the last doggy we did, the little spicy boy, he came to me from another groomer that closed their business this year. I don't know if you guys remember, I kind of suddenly got really busy out of nowhere. The vet in our town, their groomer moved away to the city, so they have no groomer at the vet, but also another groomer closed their business and returned to employment, like, you know, full-time employed work. Now, from what I know, they've been a groomer, a home groomer, the same as me for, I don't even know, years and years, right? And yeah, just out of the blue, with no notice, decided to close her business, and she did. She closed it completely. And then it would have only been a few weeks later, she was back again. She was like, oh, I'm back again. So the people that came to me had appointments already booked. They didn't get any notice at all, just a Facebook post to cancel everybody's appointments. So you know, a lot of them were upset, and that's kind of understandable. I mean, that's really short notice, but hey, that happens. You know what, she's ending the business. What does it matter if people are grumpy with her, right? But then she's come back and decided to reopen the business. I don't know, it might have been 2 months, 3 months. It wasn't any more than 3 months, if it was close to 3 months. But a lot of people have obviously gone to new groomers and stuck with them. So Bailey's one that came from that particular groomer. I groomed him before, and yeah, Dad said to me, oh, did you know that she's back? And I said, yeah, I saw she's back. And he said, she's been ringing me and texting me and messaging me, trying to get me back over there. And he said, you know, we thought about it, of course, because we've been loyal people, and she's been grooming him for like 10 years or something crazy. And he just said, no, we came here because we didn't have any choice. Our appointments just got dumped with no warning, and we came here and we were really happy with what went on, so we're just going to stay here now. And I thought, you know, it's such a lesson. Oh yes, Karen, one day I am going to get to sending that for you, the strap. I'm pretty hopeless with getting things done though, and I've still got pants that I'm supposed to return to the supplier that were no good, and I've got other things to get in the mail. I'm gonna get my scissors in the mail. I'm terrible with that, Karen. I'm so sorry. I will definitely let you know when I get myself around to doing that though. That's my bad. I'm hopeless. But for me, that's a big lesson with the way the other groomer went, to make sure that my communication with my customers is, you know, as good as I can manage. I get it. It's really tough sometimes. Like, I'm going to be answering my phone for the next 6 months telling people, yeah, sorry, I'm booked out. Which is very frustrating. It's very frustrating to do that again and again and again. And people get upset with you and stuff. So, I mean, I know I get to a point where I don't like to answer my phone. I don't like to answer my phone. If it rings, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Someone's like, your phone's ringing. I don't care. It gets overwhelming when you're just constantly disappointing people, I guess. I'll put a post up on my Facebook page and stuff like that, so people, when they're looking for my phone number, they'll see that I'm booked out. But people will still ring and say, oh, I just want to see if you got an appointment today. No, ma'am. Sorry. There's still people that will ring you and be grumpy with you. Yes, but I'm on a break. I'm hoping to get so many things done. Absolutely. Because we're like a country town too, our post office shuts at like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, and I don't have a chance in Buckley's of getting there. My chances of Buckley's are none, that's what I was going to say, of getting there in business hours to send anything. One day. Yeah, an answering machine message. See, the really hard part to juggle is, if I have cancellations, I want people to fill them. So I want the calls when I want them, and I don't want them when I don't want them, and yeah, it definitely gets overwhelming. It's really hard to juggle just for that one time a year, especially around Christmas time, when you're trying to be all happy and cheery and people yell at you because they forgot to get their dogs groomed before their family come. They're usually really badly matted dogs, and they've got visitors coming and they don't want anyone to see the state that the dog's in. They didn't think to book their dog in for a grooming appointment for, I don't know, like the last 12 months that they've had to think about that. They yell at you and abuse you. Well, I'm having family for Christmas. Okay, well, you've literally had 12 months to think about that. So, you know, I don't really see how I'm responsible for that. That is a big boot, Amber. Boo. Yeah, I feel bad for her. Definitely, there's a part of me that's like understanding. You know, I think that maybe she got burnt out and she was just trying to get away from it all for a little while, and wanted to try something different. Went and tried something different and went, oh man, I've made a mistake. I stuffed up. I would be like that. I have my moments where I'm like, nah, I'm done. I don't want to be a groomer anymore. I just want to go to work, get paid by somebody, and come home, and it's not my problem anymore for the rest of the day until I go back to work tomorrow. But I'd be devastated if I did that. I love my job. And while I don't have a heck of a lot of freedom, if somebody is awful to me, I have the ability to be like, leave and don't ever come back. You're not welcome here. But when I go work somewhere else and people yell at me, it's, well, that's what it's like working in this industry. That's how people are. So, and you know, it's that time of year. People are stressed out and stuff. And there's always an excuse for somebody's miserable behaviour. So, yeah, I feel bad for her. Ordinarily, I wouldn't steal people's customers. But in this case, I've not, you know, encouraged this person to... I didn't even know, I didn't even realise or think about the fact that he's come from somewhere else local to me. Most people are coming from, they've just moved to the area. There's another groomer who's a pretty cool groomer local to me. She had a knee surgery or something done, and she obviously couldn't work for a period of time. I groomed heaps of her dogs while she was away. She's a better groomer than me, so like my groom sucked in comparison. So that's one reason why they wouldn't have come back. But also, when she was back up and running, I did let her customers know that she was back up and running. I said, oh, I heard she's back now. Are you thinking of going back, or, you know, where are we at with that? And the people that wanted to go back, they went back. So stealing customers, not cool. Definitely not cool, but I guess it would leave a sour taste. I've stuffed up in with my customers before with poor communication. one of the times I had COVID, I had to close the salon with the COVID that I had, and I mean, that first time I got COVID, I was truly very, very unwell, and I was sure that I had messaged everybody, but somebody showed up at 9 a.m. Banging on my door, and I couldn't even open the door. This is early on in the COVID days, right? I couldn't even open the front door. I said to her, I'm so sorry, I'm sure I sent you a message, I must have messed up. I have COVID, I'm very unwell, I cannot do the groom today. And that person was so peeved. They'd traveled to get here. I, obviously messed up. I don't know, I never even looked at it. I was so super sick, I never even looked at it or thought about it ever again. I don't know what happened. She didn't get my message, I didn't send it, and she'd traveled to get here for an appointment, and well, what can you do? She was upset, understandably. I did follow up and with a message to just say, look, I'm so super unwell, I'm really sorry, I've definitely stuffed up and that's my fault. I can book you in from this date onwards, and yeah, I never heard back. So it's definitely easy to do, to damage a relationship with a customer, and I'm sure all of us have done it at one time or another. Of course, it's not something we want to do. It does have long-lasting effects on your business, so it was a good reminder to me to make sure that I do continue to put my customer service first, and make sure that I'm able to retain my customers through providing solid customer service for them. Hey buddy, like running on time. How cool would it be if I was running on time for once? Your mum knows I'm always running late. I already said to her, I'm running late. She said, yep, cool. No worries. No surprises there. Some salons do like a morning drop-off and an afternoon drop-off, and you just get called when your dog's ready. They don't even give you a time. There's so many things can go not to plan when you're grooming dogs. Like, for example, it just takes longer to work with a spicy boy, which Mr. Bailey was. And my internet wasn't working and other fun things that took longer. A lot of salons have dogs for like 5 hours. Oh, thank you, honeybee. Stay there. Now, did I shave that foot? I did. Mum doesn't like his feet over-tied or like super groomed look. She does prefer him to be a natural boy. But he's an inside boy, and he gets slips and slides on the tiles, so just a bit of a tidy up to keep him from falling over. Without over fluffing these feet up. I had a lady ring me once to book in a multi Shih Tzu type dog. And she said, and how long are the appointments? I said, I booked 2 hour slots for that size and breed of dog. 2 hours? Yep, 2 hours. She said, well, what do you do? Take them somewhere else to be groomed? I said, no. Sorry? And 2 hours. My last groomer had them done in 25 minutes. And I said, well, that's lovely. That ain't happening here. And she said, well, I can't believe you don't even know how to groom a dog in 25 minutes. And I said, I just got one question for you. She says, yes. I said, if your last groomer was so good, why are you calling me? She hung up the phone. She just hung up on me. There are groomers that are super fast at grooming dogs. Super, super fast. But there's some things that you can only do so fast, regardless of how fast you are. To do a full groom on a dog, and these weren't shave down dogs either, you gotta wonder what the quality of the washing, and are they fully dried, and things like, did they get bathed, did they get blow dried, did they get brushed? Little things like that. 25 minutes is like ridiculous. 45 minutes to an hour, I would be like, yeah, of course. There's definitely people that can do that. But 25 minutes to groom a Maltese Shih Tzu, I don't think so. Now, I would expect that his nails will not really need a trim at all, because Mum does that, and he's a very active boy, even when he doesn't want to be an active boy. Don't get upset with me, sir. Let me see these ones. Yeah, there's like not even a smidge I can take off of those. He's a very active boy. He's got property to move on, and he goes to agility and stuff like that. So you want to cuddle him? Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he beautiful? He's still damp on his face here. You guys might have seen he was not keen on the blow dry there. But he's all brushed out. I think we've got all of that shedding under control. I'm going to go over this side real quick because there's probably a little bit more in here. Good boy. Oh, I bumped your elbow. I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't hurt the way it does for people. And be careful of that little skin tag that's in here somewhere. There's still a bit of shed down this leg. Now, I'm sure that skin tag, oh goodness, it's like in the worst spot ever for a skin tag to be, I've got to say. You're alright, just let me loosen up a little bit. I'm only going very lightly. I'm pretty sure that skin tag's about there. If I can just get some of this out at least, it'll loosen up the rest. Look at that. Crazy undercoat. Alright, so that's starting to pull top coat now, so that's enough of that. Just stand up, mister. Stand up. Stand up. You're a funny boy. He's got such a oh, my fingernail. He's got such a beautiful tail. I put that right under my fingernail. That hurt. There you go. Now I think you're all done. Four shades. Yeah, you stay with him. That's nice that they let you do that. I very rarely have people stay with me for a couple of reasons, but I'm not like a social person, so it makes me super uncomfortable having, you know, strangers in my little tiny space here. But from time to time I see a need for it and let people stay. Very rarely. Most of the time I try to judge if it's the pet parent's anxiety or the actual pet's anxiety that's the problem. Frequently I make the decision myself that I feel that it is the pet parent's anxiety and not the pet's anxiety. If I groom the pet after the parent goes and the pet's got no anxiety at all, then it's the pet parent's anxiety. If I groom the pet and the pet parent's gone and the pet is still extremely anxious, it's the pet. That's kind of how I gauge things. If it's the pet parent's anxiety, I let them, you know, give them lots of tips and stuff for having easier drop-offs, and usually I can improve things with the way everybody feels about it. but not always. If I have somebody who wants to stay with their pet all of the time, I just let them know that I'm probably not going to be the best groomer for them because I just don't enjoy having people in the salon with me. And then redirect them to go find a new groomer for themselves. That usually works out well. Because, you know, not every groomer's right for every person. Lots of people do want to stay with their dogs and lots of groomers allow it. I just prefer not to. But I can go way more into that if anybody wants me to. I'm going to try and swap these dogs over. I do have 2 large breed dogs, so I'm going to have a little juggle. So I won't be too long. I'll be back in a sec.
Well, it's turning, it's curving now, look at that. It couldn't even curve it before. It must have been so uncomfortable.
That tiny little tail is in this.
Jeez.
I think that is
God.
felted
How's
foam.
your dog, Leah? Don't let that happen again.
And that tip was down in there. That's very.
That's not even identifiable hair.
So I can't even.
It looks like felt.
Like, look at this. Look at the effort I'll put into pulling this. Like, you cannot pull that apart. You're so leggy. Oh, you go.
Well, it's got 4 of them.
Boy. Push it at him.
He needs to know that it squeaks. Oh, the donut. The blue one too.
Oh, he's sniggling into me.
Softness test, guys.
He's holding my hand.
Super soft.
Can you see his little paws? He's holding my hand. He'll hold him.
Well, stop patting him and put your hand out and see if he does, like, calls you back. Beautiful.
Oh,
Everybody loves you, mate.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
everybody, Kylie the Groomer. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button.
Hello.
Hello.
Just me.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, jeez. Imagine if I fell then.
It's time.